May 1st, 2012. In the course of operation, two task force soldiers managed to sneak inside the research complex, which personnel is fully controlled by the extraterrestrial parasites. Mission objectives. The central computer of the complex contains the reports on the researches carried out. This information is highly important. Unfortunately, immediately after the mishap, the complex server was disconnected from the global network. Your objective is to restore the server connection with the global network.
Outbreak Military Medical Research Center was built in 1998. For 5 years there, they had carried out genetic research of humans under the Universal Soldier Program. The researchers have attained a certain success, and in 2008, the center was extended with new departments, specializing in the problem of humans surviving within aggressive environments.
Guys, your primary goal is to reach the main computer and to resume its connection with global network. You know, all these computer gimmicks are Greek to me, so I wouldn't dare to preach you here. The building is pretty well guarded, that's why you can't relax. And keep in mind, alien parasites can move quietly too.
On your map, you will find the location of the central computer. You can find the computer on the top floor. An access card is needed to resume the global network connection.
Hello, Internet. Welcome back to Codename Outbreak. Cut this here because I need to look at the controls. Resume game now. You may be wondering why once again I'm starting a new session without properly closing out the last one. The reason for that is I got lost in this mission and...
We require more information on the research conducted at the center. Collect all of the data storage devices that you find.
I have a problem here.
You're fine. Yeah, like I was saying, I got lost in this level, wandered around for a good hour, and
Don't forget about the map. It's easy to get lost around these corridors.
yeah, the map. What did I bind that to? The map. What's the map? That's the objectives. There we go. Well, of course, it's not very useful at all, considering it's a really, really terrible wireframe. But yeah, I got kind of lost. Just got pissed off and cut it out. Or cut it off and completely cut it out. Also, I noticed the frame rate is...
Fire at will.
Okay.
It's a perfect 60 right now, and it hasn't dropped at all. Well, other than right there to 58, but... Well, the reason for that is I've been having some troubles with my computer here. Yeah, big surprise, isn't it? But, eventually I ended up installing graphics card drivers that came with the system initially from all the way back in 2009, and strangely enough, they seem to be working. I'm going slowly here because there are people about. And I want to kind of sneak a little bit, because it's easy to get torn up in these areas. I should also say that well, I've been considering changing this playthrough up to, you know, from a blind playthrough to a playthrough the level first and then record it. Just...
I have a problem here.
yeah. This is what I was trying to avoid, but nah, this should be fine.
I've got a company.
Actually, this isn't going too badly. I can just funnel them all down to go this way. Cover me. Yeah, it's precisely because of the whole getting lost thing. Though, ultimately, it will depend on... I haven't actually checked. Do you completely lose magazines if you reload? Like in a Chronicles of Riddick Assault on Dark Athena? If so, that would explain why I ran so badly out of ammo my last attempt at doing this. Well, with my compulsive reloading and whatnot. But yeah, ultimately it depends on how well or poor... what did I do there? I wish we'd stop doing... or I would stop doing that. Just trying... trying to close the inventory window with E, or the use key, because it just seems to make everything disappear for some reason. Of course, I'm going to take almost everything for this player, because, you know, it's me. The AI buddy should be able to hold out fairly well. But yeah, ultimately, it depends on how well I do in this recording session. If it turns out that I just completely missed some very obvious things in my last attempt, I'll just keep it up like this.
You cannot use the elevator. A fingerprint scan is required to access it. You can climb to the other floors through the ventilation shaft.
Also, it seems very dark in here. The new drivers seem to have made the internal monitor very dark. I'm just gonna run over here. There we go. Turned up the gamma a little bit. Hopefully not too much. Don't know how it'll end up looking on the video itself, but it's something to figure out later. I'm a tiny bit worried about the energy generator. Commonly it works fine, but slight voltage differentials can lead to failures during some experiments. And in huge energy consumptions, misfortune is likely. That's why I strongly recommend the change the generator, if not of the whole. Then at least of 2 condensers, A4 and ZP836. Sorry, it's just... Well, it's partially hard to... there we go. There's the frame rate drops I'm used to. It's kind of hard to read such broken English, especially when I'm hearing Clear Sky voice actor guy here. You know, coming around. Oh, that is way too bright. But come to think of it, I think I heard that voice actor do some parts in SOC as well. Alright, let's keep looking around. There are an absolute ton of those little things. I'm gonna... There we go, that's a little better. See? Yeah, there's an absolute... There's another little alien pod. Absolute ton of little message dialogue thingamabobbers laying around down here. I remember spending quite some time as the secondary character picking all these up. Then I'll try giving some analyses of genes obtained from extraterrestrial organisms. Some molecular loops testify that this parasite is one of the possible forms unable to breed, while mothering organisms should be much larger and possess another brain structure. Also a suit charging station. It's pretty useful. Let's just swap it. Okay, he doesn't actually need it.
Cover me.
Roger that.
Seems Hax is a much better play than I. Speaking of which, apparently this game has co-op as well. We could attain very interesting results by experimenting on a human infected by an alien parasite. Unfortunately, we had no chance to capture an infected alive so far. The Seaforce Command promised to provide us with captives as soon as they have them. It seems we are left hoping for these dumb-headed military getting at least someone, while no volunteers can get infected. To get infected can be counted on. Gee, I wonder why. Also cigarettes. How useful. That should probably be everything on the bottom floor here. Come on, let me swap weapons, thank you. Oh.
I've got a company.
Is anyone still alive? I can't tell.
I have a problem here.
Got it. Quite a number of them around here. Alright, So first of all, from what I remember, let's check the objectives. Need to reach the top floor. And to do this, gotta avoid these for one thing. By avoid them, I mean destroy them entirely. And we need to find, yes, this little passage. And over here, we've got a ladder. Okay, just great commentary in this one, right? So I'm gonna tell him to stay there.
Hold fire.
No, not that.
Charge.
I cannot see anything.
Hold position.
There we go. It's F3. I'm actually gonna climb up another level. Because if I remember right, doing this allows me to actually find a better vantage point to take out all of these enemies.
This is the top floor of the research complex. Here you will find the central computer.
Ah! Try to take out as many as I can, sneakily like this.
I've got a company.
Or stealthily, rather. Actually, let's pull away from the window, get our buddy up here. There's really no need for him to sit around back here doing nothing. And of course, the guy we just stopped playing is going to get himself into trouble because he can't stay where he's supposed to.
I have a problem here.
Or not. What exactly happened here? Because it doesn't seem like he actually got into a firefight at all. Oh, please let me swap. Thank you. Oh, that's a nice visual rendering bug. And no reason not to go loud, I suppose. Ooh, whoa. What is going on? Jesus Christ. Okay, for one thing, how did this guy get back here? I distinctly remember telling him to hold his position. Another thing, how did he get so torn up? Alright, anesthetic. Use one more. Ah, might as well. Okay, admittedly, there isn't much to say here. It's really just a matter of taking out every enemy in this area. And trying to do so in a reasonable manner that won't end up getting anybody on my team killed. Aha.
Looks like this is the computer access card. One thing left to do. You must now locate the central computer.
About that beer. Ah, what a shame. Alright, well that took plenty long enough. See, the problem with that section is the access card is on just some specific guy's body. But the next objective is easy enough.
A console message has been received from another research center block. One of the scientists has managed to escape and he is begging for help. The information he has will be of immense importance to us.
Damn, you will have to stay for a bit longer. You had better get a move on if you want to make it out alive.
So the next objective is what again? Follow to the passageway to the second dome. Great English there, by the way, but not entirely sure what that refers to. Well, this passageway seems to lead to another dome. JPEG of it anyway, but then again, I remember from the first attempt. Ah, yeah. Must be one on a lower floor. Keep forgetting. So I've basically proven to myself that I just wasn't paying attention well enough in the previous attempt at playing through this level. Let's get our friend up here.
Cover me.
We'll go.
And now we need to climb down to the bottom floor. What the? Get the... off the ladder. What's a set of keys I picked up on the table, I believe. I'm not sure. Okay, they're not showing up on my, not showing up in the inventory for some reason.
Cover me.
Can do.
I don't suppose this is a new area. Probably not. So what I need to do now is... oh yeah, I've been here before. This is right at the beginning. There's another vent shaft like that, if I remember right, that will lead lower in the base.
I've got a company.
Okay. Well, I'm sure he can handle it. I'll have to control him pretty soon anyway.
We'll go. View target inside.
About an hour later. There we go. He's slowly coming down on his own for once. Ooh! Thought I killed that thing. Ah, there we go. Now I can actually swap between characters without the camera bugging out like it was.
You cannot use the elevator. A fingerprint scan is required to access it. You can climb to the other floors through the ventilation shaft.
And that looks to finally be the end. Gather all the team here. Come on, moron. God damn it.
I need cover.